This is Lee with 82 Game and 12, and this is going to be video 4 over the great battles of Julius Caesar, Deluxe Edition, Battle of Pharsalus. So we're on the 4th video, and we've still got several commanders that will need to be activated. This is a GMT Games game released in 2022. It's basically a re-release of several other games that are combined dealing with Julius Caesar. The game was designed by Herman and Richard Berg, and this deluxe edition was developed by Alan Ray. So we're going to get right into it. Let's mention our sponsors here. We've got R2. They make jewelry, specific jewelry for men, bracelets and so forth. You can check that out at mer2.com. Very fine quality jewelry. The bracelets I've had still look new, and I've had them for years. So then we have Serious A dice, and see if we can get into the to do with our something's wrong with our focus here for some reason. What's going on? Okay, but Serious A dice, located in Brooklyn, New York, and these are very good dice. I've got 2 sets now, and you end up with 2 20-sided dice, and one is a different color than the other dice. It's not always going to be this white dice with the gold lettering. So I paid $9 for this set at a it's a game comic book. Well, it was a comic book store. So, okay. We are now moving to Scipio. We're in the leaders that have a 4 rating, with initiative 4, and he is going to be the last one, and then we move to the leaders with a 5, which for the Pompeian forces is going to be Enobarbaeus, I guess. Enobarbaeus. He's got a 5, and he's right here beside Scipio right here. Kind of hard to pronounce. And then it's Pompey, down on the end of the line here. For the Caesarian forces, we've got, of course, we've got Mark Antony here. And then we have Sulla down here. And, of course, Caesar's already gone. He actually trumped Labienus. And when he did that, all of these other leaders lost their momentum opportunity. So no more momentum opportunity. I probably should have used Pompey to try to trump the Trump, but I didn't do that. So, okay, so here we are with Scipio, and of course, he wants to use his Legion command ability to have both of these legions attack. So And he's going to use, you can do one legion at a time, or you can have both legions attack at the same time. And I think he's just going to have both of them attack at the same time. So we'll remove them all and go from there. So, of course, we're going to have some shock must check here, all the way across here, and at least to there. So, all right, so here we go. We've got, and then the first turn, we don't have to roll for his strategic ability here. They're all in command, no matter where the overall commander is on the first turn. So there's a couple other issues that I was going to talk about, but maybe I'll talk about those as we go along here. So I think it had to do with one thing was over here, advance after combat. We probably had may look like there was an opportunity to advance after combat, but attackers cannot advance if they're still in a enemy zone of control. And that is going to be the front hexes of an enemy. And so all of these units are still within the front hexes. So they couldn't advance. Okay. So here we go. We've got the Syrian B is gonna move, and I'm just gonna move them all together as one. So he's gonna move there, here, move there, 1, 2. Okay, back here, we're gonna look to stack 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. This unit here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I could actually, I want to stack this Tribune in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then here we might as well go ahead and move these guys up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I gotta leave gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really need to leave gaps between so they can route. And then Scipio is just going to move up here behind where these two leaders are. Well, you better go to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's got a range of 4, so he's got to stay close to both of his tribunes. Okay, so get here in a position where we can do our fire combat. So we've got reaction fire from, well, it's just going to be these two here. I can narrow down. So it's going to be in here. So all right, so let's mark the guys that are going to actually be, well, this guy here, campfire, he's missile no. It's just going to be this guy and this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And I'm going to have 3 more to do. But those are the ones I'm going to roll for first. I could add some more dice here. See what I can add. That's an 8-sided. Gonna add that brown there, and then this green. I need one more. It's a different color, purple. Right there. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and I think we can just roll them all at one time. So those are the units that are firing. Okay, and here's our roll. Slide this up just a little bit. All right, so we start here. Oops, that was a 5. All right, see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I got one more. So I've got to squeeze this one in here. This one actually, let's see, I think. Okay, so there we go. All right, so this one here had a 0, so that's a hit. Okay. And I should have said, okay, who's firing where? So this is what it's going to be: here, 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 and here. So he was firing here. So we got a hit here. So that unit took a hit. I can take that one off. Move that. Okay. Next one here is a 6, so that's a hit. So we got a hit here. Okay. And we have to roll for that Tribune to see if the Tribune got injured. So I can go ahead and do that with this dice. No. Okay. So this one is gone, or finished, I should say. Okay, the next one is a 3, so that's a hit here. Got to have a 6 or less for a hit with javelins, even though these are pilas, same. That's what, it's just a generic. Okay, next one is a 9, which is a miss. Okay, the 8's a miss. The 5's a hit. So this unit here takes a hit. Okay. And then the last 2 both are hits. And we've got to roll for the Tribune. No. So the last 2 are hits. Excuse me. Well, I'm gonna get that. There we go. And then the last one here takes a hit. And then, of course, we have to do the offensive fire. Fire combat. So here, of course, we've got this unit here, this unit here. Okay, so those are the units that are firing. So, again, here we go. All right, so got a 7, which is a miss. We've got a 1. An 8. A 9. A 6. A 3, a 5, and a 10. I mean a 10, that's going to be a 1. This is a 1. 6, a 5, a 3. Okay. All right, so here this is a miss. So the next one is a hit. Then we're just firing downhill there. All right, so we've got a hit here, which would be on, not on this guy, but on this guy here. This guy. Okay. We have an 8's a miss, 9's a miss, a 6 is a hit. So we got to move these two off. So this one here, hit here. A 3, a 5, and a 1. So those are all hits. Okay, so this guy took a hit. This one took a hit. Oops. This one. You may ask, well, why do they have a band, a wide band? That represents that they're depleted. So Caesar's forces were depleted, which means they weren't as their numbers were not up to normal. Plus, they were tired from fighting and traveling and so forth. So, what happened here? I guess I shifted stuff somehow. Must have done that with my... Okay, so there we go. We got that taken care of. Now, the next thing we have to do, of course, is we've got to roll for shock must check. So, and so here, this unit here is going to be involved in the combat. He's going to be involved with these two guys are going to be attacked by this guy. So he's going to have to roll for shock must check just like everybody else. So that's going to add another individual here, dice-wise. So now we'll use this one. All right, so we're rolling for the sharpness check for all of these units. And so this unit has to be included because he's going to be attacked. So we just go, I don't want to, we'll put it behind him so that so I can see their cohesion. All right, so first one's a 1, second one's a 1. They both passed. Then we have a 6. It's going to be a pass. Let's see, I got another 6 here. I got a 2. I got a 4, a 9, a 2, and then a 0. Okay, so looking across there, only one unit is going to be affected. Okay, this one has a 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, an 8. Okay, this one here, 9, and he's got a 4, so he's going to lose 4, which means he's going to rout. Okay, and then both of these two guys here at the end are okay. All right, so that takes care of that. One unit's routing. It's going to be the third one. 1, 2, 3. So this guy here. And he's routing. Okay, so now we have to go to the Pompeian side here and roll for them. Okay, so got that one, this one, this unit, that unit, that unit, this one, and that one. Okay, so I don't have as many, so I can leave out that dice there. All right, sharpness check TQ. All right, so first thing is we're going to have, on this one here, we're going to have an 8, so that's not good for them. We got a 0, a 2, a 2, a 1, and we've got a 3, a 3, and then a 7. So, all right, so the first guy here is going to have 8. Okay, So they have a 6. So top guy's going to take 1, and the bottom guy's going to take 1. So this guy at the top now is at 2. The bottom guy is at 1. Okay. These guys are going to be okay. They've got a 5, plus they got the Tribune with them. Okay. So that takes care of this one, takes care of that one. This is a 2, so this one's okay. This one's a 2, he's okay. This one's a 1, he's okay. A 3, he's okay. This guy has a 5. He's okay. And then the guy on the end here is going to take 1 because he's got rolled a 7 and he's got a 6. So all right. Oops. All right. Having trouble here. He wants to flip over. All right. Wow, these guys get all messed up. How did that happen? Small counters. All right, so we can remove the shock-must check. And now we can go straight into the combat. And this will be a little slower because I've got to check, which I can still roll. And then we can just check each one at a time. So that might be pretty easy, an easy way to do it. Now, prior to the combat, however, I've got to check about these tribunes, okay, that are involved. So we've got 2 tribunes, okay, and I have to roll for each one. And no zeros. We get our 0, then I have to roll again for see what happens. Okay, so here we go. All right, so here I really want some different colors here. Some of these other colors I've got here. Use them instead. Okay. So instead of using the orange and the red. I want to save those for the attack. I'll use these blue ones. I don't have enough green for these last two down here. Okay. All right, so here's the one we're doing first. And of course, we've got two enemy units here that we've got to look at. But I'm going to go ahead and roll and put those out there. And then as we go along, we can, and I've got plenty of room up here, so I'm going to put these up here. And let's see how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I've got these two. All right, so now let's go through here and talk about what we have here. Okay, so here, this is the one we're using. This is the white here against the red. All right, so okay, so here we've got two units. We've got recruits against veterans. Well, these two should be these two. Okay, these two here, not this one. So these two, veteran and a veteran. And there's two of them, and there's two attackers. So that's going to be even. But recruits against veterans. So we take a look. Recruit against a veteran is going to be a 6. Okay. Now, the defender is depleted. So now we move up to a 7. So that's where we're at. And it's in the frontal. So a 7, and we rolled a 7. It's going to be 2 for the attacker, 3 for the defender. So, and so we take these units here. This unit, we take 3. So this one here is now going to be a 4. Okay, so he's not in danger of collapsing. No, they only have to take 2, not 3. So he's actually at a 3. The defenders have to take 3. Okay, so let's remove that and remove these. Okay, so this unit here takes well, I can take 2 hits on this guy. And then 1 hit on this guy. So he's at 5. Okay. All right, so these two are done. Now we go to this guy. Okay. So now it's the Tribune, and we've got 2 units against 1. Okay. Plus we get the Tribune's charisma here added to the dice, or subtracted depending on defense or attack, but it's going to be added. Okay, so these guys are lead units, conscript versus veteran. So we have a conscript versus a veteran. It's going to be a 7. Okay, and we rolled a 2. We get to add 2 due to the Tribune. 2, so it goes to 4. It's just going to be 2 and 2. So 2 hits each. All right. Bottom guy takes 1, top guy takes 2. Excuse me. Yeah, this guy. So he's up to 3. Okay. Oops. Okay, so now we move to this guy. Okay. This guy here is attacking here, and there is 2 of them. I should have looked at the 8, but it's still going to be just 2 and 2, because it should have moved up due to depletion on the last one. Okay, so this is this unit here. So we got a conscript against a veteran. That's going to be at a 7. We move 1 to the right due to depletion, and then size, we're at a 9. Okay, we got a 1. That's going to be 3 and 2. 3 and 2. So they're going to take 3. So that guy takes 2. Okay. Next one is that unit here. Okay, he's a conscript. Conscript against a veteran. There we go. We can see it a little bit better. And so that's going to be, it just size is the same. So it's going to be an 8. We rolled a 7. Okay, that's going to be 2 and 3. Attacker takes 2. Defender takes 3. Okay. All right, we got a conscript against a veteran. That's going to be, and we rolled an 8. That's going to be on an 8. It's going to be 2 and 3. So he takes 2. I don't think I had Scipio. I had him here, did I? Right here behind these guys? I think he was like that. All right. Okay, so this guy here, he has to take 3. So he's going to be a 4. But he's got an 8, so he's still hanging in there. Well, hold on. I've got these guys here that should have been included in. So, okay, so that's 2 more guys. Okay, let's look at that. These 2 guys should have been attacking that guy alone. All right, so we were at an 8. So we're actually going to go up 2 all the way to 10, and that was an 8. So that's going to be 2 and 4. So he's going to be taking 4. And these guys, they're going to share. Instead of him taking 2 hits, he's going to take 1. And then this guy here is going to take 1. And this guy has to take another hit. So he's actually at 5. Right there. Okay. All right. So we take this away. I guess we only we probably won't need that dice. All right. So now we go down here. Okay. Take these off. Okay. We got this against this Tribune here. What's he got? Conscripts. So that's going to be at 7. Sizes move it to 8, and then depleted moves it to 9. We rolled an 8, but he gets +2 for the Tribune. So let's say 7, we're at 9. We go 8 and becomes a 10. Well, it just becomes all the way to a 9. So it's 2 to 4. So we take 2 here. Okay. Okay. This one takes 4. So he's going to be at 5. And then the last one, don't need this dice, is right here. And we got a 3, and that's going to be 2 against 1. So that move it, let's see, that's still a conscript, right? No, that's recruit. So recruit, that's going to be a 6. So we go up from a 6 to a 7 due to size, and then defender is depleted, so an 8, and we rolled a 3. So that's 2 and 2. So these guys take 2. He takes 2, so now he's at 3. All right, and then the last thing to do is to check for collapse, and I don't have any collapse to check because I always put the casualty number on top if I have any collapse opportunities. So All right, so Scipio does not have the opportunity to try to gain momentum due to the fact that Caesar trumped earlier. That eliminates other leaders from being able to do any momentum if their rating is equal or below Caesar's. Caesar has a 6. So only Pompey would be able to, well, he could have attempted to trump, but he didn't. All right, so Scipio's finished. We flip him over. And his tribunes are finished. Flip them over. Okay. Hard to keep all this straight once they get multiple units, casualty markers placed on them. You know, we got some big stacks down here. All right, so next we've got the leaders that have a rating of 5, which is going to be Mark Antony, Sulla, and Ahinoborebeus. Ahinoborebeus, maybe. Ahinoborebeus. I guess that probably is a better pronunciation. And then Pompey himself. So let's roll to see which side is going to be activating first. Okay, so it's going to be Pompey. Pompey gets to activate first. So it's going to be Ahinoborebeus, which he's the next one here in line. So let's move to the attack here. We got an opportunity to do something here. We could hit this guy again. So okay, so Ahinoborebeus is going to move both of his both of his legions together. So he's going to activate. I don't know why they got these two greens right here close together. Needed a different. Well, actually, 3 greens right here. 4 greens actually. This greenish blue here, I guess, ocean kind of. I guess what you call that, but it's green. So we got all this green right here close together. These are too close. Those two are so close together you can't even tell them different on the video here. These are 2 different greens, very slight. But you look at the legion number. This is 3, and this is 16. So, all right. So Ahinoborebeus has legion 17 and 16. And so, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we're going to stack in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's going to stack with this tribune. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Actually, you'd have to stack behind. Okay, here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got to stack underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already moved him. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2 here. All right. Okay, let's close in. So we're going to have our shock must check. From there to there. All right, so first we have this guy here's Missile No. He was involved in close combat, so we got Missile No. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Missile No. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so those are the 5 that are firing. And of course, this guy could fire. He's going to fire here, this Tribune one. Okay. This guy's going to fire here. This guy's going to fire there. This guy's going to fire here, and this guy's going to fire there. All right, so here we go. Oh, didn't do so good. I got a 9, a 2, an 8, a 1, and a 9. Okay, so this one here is a miss. This one here is a hit. So these guys take a hit. Okay. This was an 8, so this is a miss. I have to have a 6. There's no penalty for well, there'd be no penalty. Here's a hit for moving forward. If you're moving forward, that just gives you momentum into the throw with a javelin. If you ever watch the Olympics and the javelins, they're moving. They can throw a long way. Okay, and then the last one is going to be a miss. It's a 9. So, okay. So that takes care of the reaction fire. Now we have the fire combat part here. So, okay, so we've got this one's firing. This one here fires. This one, this one. And let's see the target. He's going to fire there. This guy's going to fire here. This guy's going to fire there. This guy's going to fire there. This guy's going to fire here. And then, let's see, we got a couple more here. See if I got some more here. Yeah, I got plenty of reds. What am I doing? But I want to offset them. Okay. All right, so then on down the line, we've got this guy's firing here. This guy here will fire there, and then the last one will be here. All right. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we got a 9, 9. There's a 6. A 7. So 4. Okay. All right, so this one here is a miss. Okay. This one is a miss. It's a 9. This one here is a hit. So this unit takes 1 cohesion hit. This 7 is a miss. Okay, this other one though is a hit. So he's going to take it. He's going to take a hit. Next, we got a hit, and a miss. So this is the miss here. But this guy here is going to take 2 hits, this unit here. So he's going to be 2 hits. All right, next we've got to do our shock check, pre-shock. Plus, let's see, I should have checked, which those tribunes didn't get a hit. I think, let's see, there has to be, like, I think a hit with the fire. Let's see here. Oh, okay. There'd have to be a 0 rolled. I didn't roll any zeros. So, all right, but prior to the combat, we got to check that this is, we got to do the pre-shock because of the movement. Okay, so these are the units that I got to check. Okay, so we can move this over here, I guess. Okay, so he's got to check because this guy, okay, he's got to check. This one's got to check. He has to check. He has to check. And then lastly, he has to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so over here we got a 0. We got an 8. We've got a 1. A 4. A 0. And then a 7. Okay, so first off, okay, this unit, okay, nothing. This guy here, he's got a 6. He rolled an 8, so that means he takes 2 cohesion hits. Okay. Next one's a 1. He's okay. A 4, he's okay. A 0, he's okay. The last guy got a 7. He's got an 8, so he's okay. All right, so now we have to do the attackers. So the attackers, we've got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, those guys, there, and there. Now, let me see here. I'm going to check here to see if just see if the charisma. Okay, I guess it doesn't. I didn't know if the leader being there can affect your shock test. I'm going to look over here to see if it mentions anything about it. Okay, it doesn't say that you can. So, okay, so now we're rolling for the attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right, so here we've got a 2. That's a 2. Okay, we rolled a 2 and then a 7. A 5, a 3, a 6, a 20, that's in the end, Just like that. Okay. 2 is fine. This guy here has a 7. So yeah, he's going to take 2 hits. Okay. So we're going to have 2 hits on here. All right. This guy's a 5. He's got a 6 cohesion. 6 cohesion, he's fine. Here, this guy has a 5, so he's got to take a hit. I'm running out of 1s. I think they gave you enough 1s in here. Okay, it's this guy. It's this 6 here. All right, the next guy is a 5. He's okay. And then the last 2 are going to be okay, a 0 and a 2. So, all right. So we can remove the shock. Let's check. Okay. And then we go into the actual combat. So, all right. So just mark these. All right. So this guy's going here. These guys are going here. I guess I could do it like this. Okay, this guy is going here. This guy is going here. This guy is going there. This guy is going here. This guy is going here. Last guy is going there. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we've got 1 here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 to roll here. So I take out this one and this one. Okay. First one, we rolled a 5, and then a 3, a 5, a 1, a 3, and an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Is that right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. All right, let's take a look at the results. All right, so here against this one, so these 2 guys. So it's this one. This is what's going on. I keep hitting this with my fingers down here. All right, so we got a 5. Okay, and not this guy. This guy here is a recruit against a veteran. And we've got 2 against, there's just 1 here. Yeah, 1. Okay, recruit versus a veteran. There's going to be a 6. Start at a 6. Size, we have increase it to 7, and then defenders depleted becomes an 8. And we rolled a 5, and that's going to be 2 and 3. So these guys will take 2. I have to break out one of my other games just so we got enough. Okay, and then this guy here has to take 3, so he's going to route. So 1, 2, he's going to route. Okay, so that's finished. The next one is here. Move that out of the way. So, all right, here we've got 2 units, and let's see, the Tribune, those are recruits. Okay, so against veterans. So again, we start off at 6. And we've got, we're going to move up to 8 for size. And then we're going to move up, yeah, he attacked there. This guy's going here. He's depleted, so we're going to be at 8. We get a +2 on the dice, so that's a 5. So again, it's 5, 2, and 3. So these guys take 3. So he's going to be at possible collapse. Put this guy back for now. And these guys have to take 2. Okay. Next. Okay, here we've got these 2 guys here and here attacking this guy. Recruits against veterans, that starts out as a 6. We've got 3 units against 1. So that's going to move it up to an 8 plus depleted moves it to 9. And we had a 5 rolled. That's going to be 2 and 3. So this guy's going to take 3, so he's going to be at 4. This guy going to take 1. He's up to 2 now. And then this other unit here takes 1. So, all right, let's remove this. Okay. And then here against here. Okay, we got rolled a 1. We've got a recruit against a veteran. So that starts at 6. Depleted moves it to 7, and we rolled a 1. That's probably going to be a 3 and a 2. Yeah. All right, so this guy here is going to take 3. So he's going to be close to collapsing. And then this guy takes 2. All right. Okay. And then here we have these 2 guys attacking this guy here. So we've got a total of, let's see, 4 guys? Yeah, 4. And they're all recruits. All right, so there we're going to start off at, oh, I don't need that one anymore. Okay, so we start off at 6. Depleted is 7, but then we got 4 to 1. So we're going to increase to 7, 8, 9, 10. And we rolled a 3 with the Tribune increasing that to 5. 5, 2, and 3. Okay, so this guy here is going to take 3, which is going to put him at close to depletion or collapse. And then here we've got to take 2. And then lastly, we've got this 8 over here. So we've got recruits against veteran. So we start off at 6. Depletion moves it to 7. Size moves it to 8. And rolled an 8. 2 and 3. So both of these cohorts stacked will take 1. And then this guy here is going to take 3. All right. So now we have to do the end result here. However, this unit here should have went ahead and routed as soon as they route, they reach route, they route. So he would be to there. Okay. So here we've got a roll for this guy. Okay. To see if he routes. I rolled a 6, so no. He passed, so he drops to, this drops down to a 4. And he stays. Okay. Now we move to the next one, which is right here. Okay. Same thing. Rolled a 6, so he routes. Okay. There he goes. Okay. Nobody can advance because everyone still has an enemy in their front. So here, this guy has to check. An 8. So yes, he's going to route. Wow. Oh, there they are. Not a whole bunch. All right, so he's routing. And here, someone can, this guy can't move in there, but this guy could. So, yeah, they're going to move. Okay. Just like that. All right, so that's the conclusion of Boris. Let's see, Ahinosaurus Ahinosaurus, his activation right here. Nobody can do momentum due to Caesar's trump, so it takes all the momentum out. All right, so he went. So next we have either Sulla or Mark Antony. And I gotta stop here and pick up right here on the next video. So let's take a scan here of the battle. Okay, so down here, things are there we go. There we go. We've got a push over here on this side of the Caesarian 8th Legion, trying to hold this flank, and then Antony is going to get involved in the fray by moving his units up. To attack Julius's legions. And then we got quite a fight here in the center. And then here on the other flank, where Caesar and Pompey are opposing each other, we don't have a lot of action besides the cavalry that have moved up. And was not able to engage the withdrawing Caesarian cavalry and skirmishers. So Pompey wants to bring these skirmishers up to harass this part of Caesar's line, this little corner here, and try to get some disruption before he actually hits it. So he's hoping the cavalry will find a way to get around Caesar's flank there. Maybe penetrate it or do something. That's what he's hoping. So right now it looks like Caesar's going to be able to hold that flank. His cohorts are going to be defensive superior in the first engagement with any of those cavalry units. That's going to really do some heavy damage to those cavalry units. So, but this is where we're at. Things are going to get tense, and a breakthrough anywhere along the line could be catastrophic for either side. I think it's going to be more catastrophic to Caesar's lines due to the fact that his units are depleted and he just doesn't have the extra forces. You know, you can see here the Pompey has stacked units, but also has steel units to fill gaps. Okay, Caesar really doesn't have that in his lines. Things look pretty hairy over here. So come back and see what happens. Don't forget to check out the sponsors. We've got mer2.com, and then Serious A Dice. Check them out. I'll put some links in the description. So, thanks for watching.